So record that. We are live. Check. Check one, check two. We are live. And I am here with my special guest, Justin Main. He is the photo guru of Toronto, of Canada. Not just Toronto, Canada. He's out of Toronto. But where are you originally from?
I'm from a small town, Alcona.
Alcona.
Yeah.
That sounds far.
It's not that far. It's like 50 minutes north of Toronto.
50 minutes north of Toronto. Okay,
Yeah.
so growing up, is there even much to do there? Like, what do you have in Alcona?
There's nothing to do. All the kids get in trouble. We go around causing trouble. I was like throwing rocks at cars and stuff.
There it is. There it is. So, basically, I guess you had a lot of time on your hands, and you dipped into photography.
Yeah, photography. I actually, growing up, I did a lot of videography.
Okay.
I was doing like Jackass films and stuff like that.
Oh, huge.
Yeah, so
Huge, okay.
just causing trouble. And then I was going to school at Seneca, and I was going for creative advertising.
Okay.
And I fell in love with photography, so then I just like switched. I went straight for photography and went to Georgian College. It was cool.
Man, that's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge. Okay, so before I carry on, I just want to let you know that you can actually, because we're live, ask Justin Main your own questions.
That's good.
Simply go to the chat at the top of your screen, middle top of your screen, and ask questions. If I don't ask the question, ask it. We'll get to it at the end, and then he can answer any questions that you guys have. Cool. That's how we do.
Cool.
Okay, so at what age did you actually get into photography?
Actually, I got into photoshopping first, which was weird, and then photography after that. But I was about 13.
13.
13, yeah.
Okay, so I know at 13. 13. I'm just getting into high school. I guess no. You're in grade 7.
Yeah, grade 7.
Damn. Okay, grade 7. Grade 7. I think at that point I was just playing t-ball or baseball or something, and this guy is screwing around with camera technology
And played soccer and I don't know, playing hoops and stuff. But
and
yeah,
hoops.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay,
Yeah.
so he gets into photography. When did you actually start taking it serious? Like, okay, like I got some serious skills here. I'm gonna.
probably like I don't know, a year ago.
A year ago.
And when I say seriously, I mean like full out, like nothing else, like balls to the walls. Obviously, I took it seriously enough to go to school for.
Okay.
So
All right. So where did you go to school for?
a certain level of seriousness, probably like 2006 is when I went to school.
And what school did you go to?
Georgian College.
Georgia College.
Yeah.
Okay, dope. And so that was digital imagery, I guess, or
Digital photography and imaging. Yeah.
Huge.
It's an awesome course. I'm actually speaking there next week, which I'm really excited.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, I get to go back and drop some knowledge on these fools. I'm
So,
gonna go in like Shaq.
so how does that happen? Like, so they approached you and said, "We've seen what you've done." And
I've kept in contact with my my Photoshop professor,
Okay.
and he's a really cool guy, Tony, and yeah, he just asked me to come back, and I was like, "What? That's so cool! I'd love to come back and see it." So
Man, that's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge. Awesome, man.
Yeah.
So you work a lot with Ill Vibe.
Yes,
Big shout outs to Ill Vibe.
vibe.
Much love always.
Proof of life.
Proof of Life.
Yeah, Saturday
This
night.
Saturday night, he's releasing his album officially. Big party going down. Man, I'm freaking excited. I really want to come through for this. So
I need to one up Ill Vibe. I'm gonna get a Survival of Illest tattoo on my face.
There, yo, okay, so get this. This is a true story. Sorry to go off topic, but there's dance hall artists getting their eyeballs tattooed.
That's cool.
Like their actual eyeball.
Like designs or like, cause I seen some and it was just like really bad. It just looked like ink is just like dotted in there and like cool designs would be sweet. Like a bullseye on your eye would be cool.
I read this article that says that they are tattooing their eyes. They didn't go into description of like what the images are or anything like that, but they're tattooing their eyeballs.
Really?
It's the next level of face tattoo, people. It's the trend.
I guess so.
It's the trend. You need to get one.
Isn't it like that's one of your senses though? Like your sight.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mess with that.
Okay, so back on topic. Though. Ill Vibe.
Yes.
Back on the shoutouts. What happened there? You guys built like this really big friendship.
Yeah, I met Ill Vibe in person last year. I think it was around like May or June.
And where did you meet him?
And I met him up in Barrie. He came up, and he's from Barrie too. So that's how we linked. But we did work, I guess, with he did music with people coming up in Barrie, and Alcona is right near Barrie. That's where I grew up. And I did work with Shane L.S. Dennis, and then I guess Ill Vibe and I just linked up, and like ever since Ill Vibe and I met, it's always been like thinking about a bigger picture. So bringing like a bigger picture to the hip hop scene. So
yeah, it's huge, man, huge.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're from Barrie, but now you live in Toronto.
North York.
So when did you make that move? Like what?
It was actually Canada Day, so July 1st.
July 1st, big. And so since you've moved here, obviously, it's made the commutes and everything much easier.
Everything much easier. Like I quit my day job and came here and just started taking pictures. It was cool.
That's massive. Yeah. And Ill Vibe just quit his job. It's marking a year coming up. He's doing a big party for that too. So check that out on social media. Make sure you follow him.
He actually showed me the flyer to that, and I like the font so much that I tracked it down. It's like Devil's Dreams or something like that.
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
Ill Vibe and we love fonts. So.
Yeah. That's dope.
Fonts are cool.
Did you do his artwork for his CD cover?
Yeah, it's a 3-page cover, and it starts out and he's like ripping out through his own stomach, and then like the inside sleeve he's like crawling out, and then on the back cover he's just like sitting there like with the track list. It's really cool. Crazy.
Yeah. Also, he did my artwork for Blue Skies and Kush Clouds.
Yeah. Looking down on the city. It's
man,
really cool.
the craziest picture I've ever seen in my life.
And for everyone in Mississauga, you can actually see when he's exhaling that the wind is kind of blowing from Mississauga, so he's flying in on a cloud over Toronto from Sauga. So
crazy.
Something that I don't know if anyone knew.
Crazy. Like this guy just comes up with, man. He did a picture. Whitney.
Oh yeah, Kusha.
Man. Okay.
She's my girl. She's cool.
So she's sitting there with this bottle, and she's looking up to it, and like everything is so detailed. It's one of the illest pictures I've ever seen. She's sitting on freaking CN Tower, smoking some ganj.
Yeah, that was cool. That was like
big ups, man. That is.
I ate like 16 popsicles to make that.
Oh.
That's cool.
That's awesome, man. That is awesome. So you met up with Ill Vibe. That had to be a big game changer for you because his network is
Ill Vibe's
insane. That's how I actually was put on to you
through Ill Vibe. I hear that name ring out everywhere I go.
Everywhere.
Ill Vibe's awesome. If you need a video.
So are you Heavy Ox? Heavy O?
No. Like I'm not a rapper, so like.
Well, that doesn't mean that.
Although
you can't be part of the. Doesn't mean you can't be part of the crew. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, for me,
mm-hmm.
Riot Studios. I'm trying to build this thing called Riot Squad, which is my Riot Studios team. Like if I do a show and I bring my DJ, hype man, stuff like that, that's Riot Squad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So my audio engineer is technically Riot Squad. He's not a rapper per se, but he's part of the team.
Mm-hmm.
So
for Heavy Ox.
Yeah. So would you say that's
he's never asked me to be in Heavy Ox.
Something to think about, Ill Vibe. Somebody might just scoop him if you don't.
Yeah, that's right.
Just saying.
I might go and like start the Fugees up.
The Fugees. Wow. Okay. So you met Ill Vibe. You've done a whole bunch of work with him.
Yep.
Where do you want to be? Where do you want to take this found art that you have, this talent that you have? Like,
Well,
are you wanting to stay in
my-
Canada and do?
no. Like, I'll always have, like, Toronto. Like, I feel like it's home, so I'd always want to come back to, like, home base. But
Yeah,
I want to do work everywhere. Like, we're only here once. Like, I want to go all over the place. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. It'd be cool to do a photo shoot in, like, Barcelona, or, like, do a photo shoot. I was reading on the internet that
Greece?
yeah, like, all these different places with history. It just, like, not necessarily, like, California, although that'd be awesome because there's lots of hot girls there. But South Beach, too. So
Yeah.
South Beach would be cool, too. But all over the place. Like,
New
I wanna
York?
go all over, yeah, New York is, like, the mecca. I'd go watch Carmelo play. Like,
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah, man.
So,
Atlanta would be big because there's a lot of there's a lot of artists,
lot of
out
artists.
there, producers,
yeah.
stuff like that.
And-
TV production.
Hmm.
I think Peachtree. There's Peachtree out in Atlanta, and
Yeah.
that's like, man, producer heaven out there. Everybody's out there.
Atlanta's cool. I went to Atlanta before. It was. I'm a big fan of the Falcons, and I hope there's girls watching because I helped build a park outside the Georgia Dome.
What?
Yeah. So
Man, that's huge.
yeah, it's for like all the kids. I was like the web designer
Okay.
for the Atlanta Falcons charity. So it was really cool.
Man,
Yeah.
that's big, dude.
Yeah. I like the Falcons, so it's kind of more of an obsession than anything.
Yeah.
We had a rough season this year, so fingers crossed for a good draft pick.
Matt Ryan, step
Awesome.
your game up.
What?
I'm just saying, you
Oh.
want to go further.
Get personal.
No, you
Yeah.
want to go further. I mean, he's dope. He's dope. He's dope. He's really dope. But lead your team to victory, man.
Yeah, stop slacking.
Stop slacking.
Better be lifting weights right now. Drew Brees is lifting weights.
Yeah.
You punk.
You. Actually, last time I was interviewing Fata, I had to read a question from this guy, and he's talking about Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah.
You asked your question about Atlanta Falcons.
Hmm.
This guy's, you have a tattoo
Yeah, I
of
haven't,
Atlanta Falcons.
I haven't tattooed on my side. I like him.
This guy here, he's crazy, man. Like, look at this shit.
It's pretty big.
God damn.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So,
I want to get a Knicks one, but well, I guess the Falcons haven't won a championship, so
soon.
soon. I just want to see the Knicks win.
Question.
Mhm.
So who else have you worked with? Like, I know you, like I said, you did Ill Vibes,
Lots of artists.
Mine.
A lot of
Pusha.
people that I've met through Ill Vibe. Like, he's got a big network. Like yourself, the Capital E. Been doing work with the 80s Babies. I've been seeing them putting in work.
Yeah.
So it's really cool. I've even done some work with like non-music artists, like DJs. So it's pretty cool.
Big.
Yeah.
And rock bands. I
And
think
rock
I've seen
bands,
you
yeah.
with,
I've done a couple rock bands, which it's a cool market to get into because it's not really like my scene. Like I really love hip hop, so
Yeah.
when I get to work with a rock band, it's cool to see them have a passion for a different style of music.
Of course. And you also work with, I've seen you work with models and stuff like Brandy.
Yeah, Brandy's a gem. She's cool.
She was awesome. And there was another girl that you worked with that was wearing boxing gloves.
Oh, Tanisha.
Crazy
Fox.
pics.
Yeah, she's a
Man.
fox.
Unbelievable pics.
Hmm.
Um,
They make it easy.
So, so you're obviously working with models.
Yeah. Model Mayhem is an awesome website if you're a photographer and you want to get models. Model Mayhem.
Model Mayhem.
Yeah.
Okay, dope.
Yeah.
That's good. Like, do they do hip hop videos as well? You think they would do videos?
Yeah, I assume like time is money, so
Exactly. As long as they're paid, they're good to go.
yeah.
Model Mayhem, guys.
Model Mayhem.
And that's where Brandy's from, or Tanisha.
I met both of those people through Facebook.
Okay.
So Facebook.
They just added you.
Yeah.
This guy.
Or I added them like a weirdo.
Creeper.
And boyfriends. If I like a girlfriend's photo, it's because I like the photo.
And probably that he did the photo.
Maybe that too.
So of course he's gonna like it, right?
Yeah.
I would too.
I'm not jumping at them or nothing.
Or it could be the fact that your girlfriend's hot and he does want her. There's
I
one of
actually,
three options.
yeah, it could be that.
Pick one. But okay, so who else? What else have you done? Like you've
What else have I done recently, or
yeah, like recently. What have you been working on?
I've been trying to get into like different markets. I've been adding a lot of magazine editors and been adding a lot of people that are in different meccas like New York, South Beach, and California. Just promoters and different people that have big followings, and because everybody needs photos and
Absolutely.
and everyone needs like cool advertising. So
Even big businesses.
yeah, big businesses and everything. I've been doing a little bit of corporate work, but I don't know. I just love working with artists and seeing the drive that they have. So I've been adding all these people in these different meccas, because if I get like 3 people in California, like I could fly down there,
Yeah, yeah.
shoot them, fly back.
You did Mike Gutz's campaign pictures.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech.
With Jesse. Jesse Galati is an awesome designer.
Jesse, big shout outs, man. Like I've seen your work. Unreal, man.
I was talking about Jesse earlier today.
Did you do the flag one where he's running?
Yeah, where he's running with the flag. Yeah,
oh man,
cool.
that picture was just so unreal, man.
Yeah.
Who else have you worked with? Like, and what else are you working on other than?
So honestly, there's a lot, so I don't want to like shout out certain ones more than others. You know?
Yeah.
So, but I could tell you, I worked out in Montreal. There's a lot of dope artists out there in Montreal.
Okay, you went with Ill Vibe.
Yeah. We just went there like 2 weeks ago.
Okay, so how did that go? Did you do Mac Vibes again?
No. He had a video shoot, so I ran into him. But Mac Vibes is popping.
Yo, Mac Vibes doing his thing. Man.
Yeah.
He's all over social media.
Yeah, he's doing it proper.
His following out in Montreal's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's going international, probably global soon, man. Like he's got followers everywhere, man. I've seen it. It's nuts.
Mm-hmm.
So
Montreal's cool. I shot in Old Port, Stallion, which Old Port's awesome. Like
huge.
Seeing like the cobblestone and all the big pillars of the buildings is really cool.
So what artists did you work out with them, like down there?
I shot Rebecca and Cody, which are the white kids, which they're like a kind of.
Were they against a fence in one of their pictures?
Yeah. That was in my first trip to Montreal.
Okay. So that's them.
And I shot them again, and we came up with some really cool stuff.
Very dope.
Yeah. And I was actually editing some pics today of Laszlo, and they came out really cool.
Very dope.
So had a lot of fun.
And so you're working all over the place, like.
Yeah, I'm trying to just expand. Like, I just want to go, like...
Not just Toronto.
Yeah, I want to go, like, and hit up all these different cities. I mean, like, this is my first time in my life. Like, I worked a factory job. I was working 9 to 5 for, like, 5 years after I graduated.
Okay.
And I just felt really bogged down. Like, I was living in, like, Barrie, and it was just a small town, and I wasn't doing what I wanted to do. I was paying the bills, but then I was kind of just inspired to just go and do my own thing, and now I want to just like go with it, like full out go with it. So
I remember reading something you wrote that somebody had told you you're not going to make it off of photography.
Man, everyone says that.
Yeah, which is you just completely proved them wrong. Like,
step one, start.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So
completely shut it down. Like, he's working with everybody.
Yeah.
You've got to understand this guy's schedule. What are you booked into now? March?
I'm booking in March. Yeah. Hit me up for March.
Yo, you need to hit him up for March.
Yeah.
Man, like...
Hit me up for March.
And by the time it hits March 1st, you're going to be booking into April.
Yeah, because everyone kept saying that, like, wintertime, you can't book anybody in the wintertime. And, like, it's not smart to go into, photography just before the wintertime, because when I really started hustling, it was probably, like, September. And like I'm.
So you're in fall. You're in fall at that point.
Yeah, I'm fall. So I haven't seen like a full summer in Toronto yet, so I'm excited for that.
Huge.
Yeah.
Man, you can get so many good shots down at the beaches and like.
Oh, it's just an amazing city. Like the culture is so unique. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Very dope.
I'm excited for that.
And you're pretty central, or you're North York.
Yeah, I'm North York, but I'm looking to move downtown. So, well. I want a
Dope.
condo. I want a massive condo. I want like 14 swimming pools.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
20-car garage.
No, honestly, I'd be cool with like an 8 foot by 8 foot place. Like,
Yeah.
I'd sleep with my head on the shitter. It doesn't matter as long as
For sure.
as long as I have my my lights, my photography stuff. I'm cool.
Yeah. So how much do you spend on photography gear? I gotta know.
Everything in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
It's just constant upgrading,
it's
basically.
constant upgrading, and yeah, glass is everything. Like getting quality lenses and having lights and camera equipment is like an automobile. Like people don't realize that like if you're buying a camera, you can buy it used, but you have to see like what the shutter count's at. Like it's like a car; it might have 300,000 shutter clicks. Like you don't want to get that.
Yeah.
So
Just because it's a cheap lens, you basically get what you pay for.
you get what you pay for, 100%.
So don't just get a lens because it's $384 on sale from $480. Like what are the good lenses? They got to be over $1,000.
I was shooting last week with a 35L from my buddy Charles, and man, it was like $4,000 for that lens, and I did not want to take it off the camera.
That's a car. Like $4,000 on a lens.
$4,000, yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
I wouldn't want to drop that. It was
No,
really,
of course not.
Yeah, it was amazing. Like if it had a
Can't
hole,
even fathom that. So the picture quality, amazing.
stunning. Like really really good. You can see every pore. You can see the pores within pores.
Yeah.
It's going Inception.
Wow,
Yeah. So
that's crazy. And you shoot with Canon. You're a
Canon.
Canon fan.
I'm a Canon fan. You're a Nikon.
I'm Nikon. But yeah, like honestly, Justin's inspired me to do photography. I'm trying to learn it, just so that when I actually have people come here and record, I can offer a photo shoot and say, well, I'll give you a couple pics and whatever. But honestly, if you want pics that are game changers, like things you would just you take your craziest thought and say, yo, can you make this? He'll say yeah.
He's being really nice. Look at my portfolio.
Dude, he's got a picture of him in a camera and he's reaching out and clicking the delete button.
You don't?
Like, this guy's crazy with it, man. Like, honestly, he takes the craziest thoughts and makes them come to life. So honestly, if you want that, which I think you do, he's very affordable at this point. So jump on it while you can. Because you were saying, I think at one point, that you were thinking of upping the price.
Yeah, I did up the price. I upped the price for March, but I changed it. It wasn't more of an up. It was more of I just didn't want to water down my product. So it was kind of like I just set the price at $250 for a shoot and then charging for the edits, because like 5 edits is I only want to do like 5 or 10 pictures for a photo shoot, because I find that like just the feedback on 10 photos is a lot better than 100. I'd rather spend 5 hours on one photo than 1 hour on 5 photos.
Yeah, that makes sense. Right? Quality over quantity, basically.
100%.
Yeah.
So I switched that up. So it was
Which
more
is
of a
good.
switch.
That's the kind of guy you want on your side when it comes to taking photos, is somebody that's, willing to put in the time and not just be like, oh yeah, it's going to take me forever to do this, and they do like they go black and white on you, and it's like
I do this stuff for fun. Like,
yeah.
My friends are like playing Diddy Kong Racing, and I'm like, I'm photoshopping.
Boom. It's work. It's just constant work, right?
Yeah.
Like,
and it's fun. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it's fun, but it is work. Like, so if you're doing it for 16 hours a day, it's work.
of course, right? And you're getting paid. You're getting paid to do it, man. Like, whenever you get paid to do something, it's work.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
So that's big. I mean, you've proven people wrong.
Yep.
By making a career off it. This is your job now. You're your boss.
I was told at school that I couldn't do it. Like everyone was like a hater. Like right at school, they're like, you're gonna need another job.
Like, wait, the school you went to for digital imaging?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a good program, like, but
Wow.
yeah.
But it's what
I
you
le-
take
I learned
from
a
it.
lot.
It's
I
what
was-
you take from it, right?
I was a dick in school. Like there was one. No, seriously, I
You're still a dick.
I'm
just joking.
There was one. We had to take pictures of food, and like if you look at, you go to Zayre's and you look at flyers, and you see like these beautiful spreads of food, and it's like a bouquet of food, and it looks glorious. I
Yeah.
took a picture of a piece of processed cheese with the wrapper ripped on a plate. But I made it lit really good because like I wanted it to be like lighting and like look really cool. But it was like a dick move because it's like straight up in
The
your
coolest
face.
piece of cheese you've ever.
Yeah. And the guy was actually nice enough to let me resubmit, which I resubmitted because he failed me. So
Wow.
yeah, because I was just outright being a dick.
Yeah.
But I had an argument because it was lit nicely.
Lighting's important.
Lighting's important, and that's
Right.
what I was trying to teach him a lesson, which is like I was a kid, right?
Lenses and lighting.
Lenses and lighting are everything.
There you go. That's become a pro tomorrow. You just learned it from him. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, this guy, like I said, he's sick with it. He's done a lot of my artwork. You've probably seen me promote a lot of pictures. Usually with a spliff in my hand. For some
Who
reason.
we got here? ZZ Biggs.
Oh, we have a couple actually. What up, Photified? We have Ill Vibe.
Ill Bad.
I'm getting my Saudi eye tattoo tomorrow. There it is. Man,
Attaboy.
he's beating you to it, man.
I wanted to get a Facebook notification tattooed right here.
Bam. I'm getting Saudi tattooed on my inner lip. Just for something to do. Okay, ZZ Biggs. I've seen Justin in action doing a shoot in NDG. He's a great photographer, very experienced.
NDG.
That is true.
What's NDG? I have to Google it.
I don't know what NDG is. But big ups. This guy probably, like this, everything he touches turns to gold. One of my favorite photos that you've done is I think you're in your bedroom or you're in a bedroom and you've got like this whole snowy landscape
Yeah.
type thing, sky opening up, like half your room is outdoors.
Yeah.
And then you're kind of like half in your bedroom and you're sitting up just like, wow.
I took that picture in my bed and I was lying down and I took a green screen and I used the green screen as a sheet. So the green screen was, I'm giving you a tip here. The green screen was over me and then it went down onto the ground. So like I had it
Okay. So
Yeah.
what was exposed? Just like here?
right here, like the abs that I have.
Yeah. The 6-pack of Budweiser.
The upper 2-pack.
Yeah. So you pulled it over you, and then everything green you just kind of
Photoshopped, yeah.
put.
Yeah, just like looked up pictures of like, it was actually people's like little Christmas ornamental things. You know how like people make those like little cities?
Yeah.
Like Beetlejuice was in?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So I looked up like Christmas scenes and like I found those and I just like put those everywhere. It's cool.
Holy man. Now you have a website?
Photified.ca.
Photified.ca. Yo, what I'm gonna do is okay. What I'm gonna do here is type out at photified.ca.
Beauty.
So just follow this link, and it'll take you right there. There you go.
Oh, ZZ was at Clarity's Jam. Yo, those people in Montreal party like wild.
Okay. ZZ Biggs Clarity's Jam. I
Yeah,
don't know what that is.
I shot Clarity in Montreal last weekend, and like they had a huge party. They were like midget wrestling. It was crazy.
Bomb!
Yeah, it was a crazy party.
Were the midgets paid under the table?
They weren't actual midgets. They were people that were like they taped them like this, and and then they got on their knees and they fought like this.
They were fake midgets?
Yeah, well, they were normal.
Fidgets.
Yeah, they were fidgets.
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 Okay. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
so
cool.
you did a full photo shoot for this?
Yeah, I just like photographed the party, and like it started, and then everyone started getting drunker and drunker and drunker, and by the end, Clarity was like full out like markered.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was really cool.
So do you do weddings?
No, I don't do weddings.
No weddings. Don't even ask.
I'll probably do weddings when like I'm married myself and like 40. Like
Yeah.
realistically, I know like I'm gonna be involved in shooting where I'm at in the stage of my life. So like right now, I like music and I like being involved in like I don't know cool hip things when you're young.
Yeah.
But when I'm an old bastard, I'll probably do it.
Crazy.
Yeah.
How about underwater shooting?
I shot underwater for the first time and last summer, and I was so excited to do it. Like,
So you literally slapped on a scuba gear and...
no, I did it in a swimming pool.
Oh,
but
okay.
like my camera had scuba gear, so it was,
Crazy.
and it's hard. I did it with Sam Hurley. Sam is an amazing photographer. I went to school with her.
Sam Harley?
Hurley.
Sam Hurley.
Yeah,
Okay.
Samantha Hurley, and she has like the whole underwater harness, and
That is
It's
so
hard.
dope.
it's hard.
Yeah.
It's fun, but like anything, I guess practice makes perfect.
Oh, of course, such as anything.
And I thought like I could go in there and just do it the first time, and it's honestly it's tricky. It's fun. It's because it's challenging. It's fun.
So do you have other photographers that you look up to that's kind of inspired you?
Yeah, one in particular is Dave Hill.
Dave Hill,
Yeah,
okay.
look up Dave Hill, and like Dave Hill is somebody that I aspire to be. He's going across the whole world, and
Is he local? Is he like Canadian?
no, he's American, but
Okay.
like he literally lights up like everybody individually in his photos. So like he'll have like 50 flashes in one photo, which I
Crazy.
think it creates like
So it's
this
like
environment.
almost like every single pic if you were running would be like...
It's not like motion. It's like
Oh,
say
okay.
say you had like a car and like seven different people in it, and like you had people in the background doing something. Like he would have each of those lit individually to make it look like something surreal, which is cool to me.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So have you met this guy? Have you ever
No, I haven't met
reached
him.
out to him or anything like that?
No, I emailed him, but I got nothing back. So he's in my black book.
Mm, that's no good.
Yeah. Well, he's like a world star. He's like he probably my shit's probably in his junk mail.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, well, you've heard it here. Hopefully you got to know Justin a little bit better. Let me see if there's anything here.
Oprah
Ilva.
Cushney.
Oprah Kushfree. Kush Leno. Kush it Letterman. Ill vibe.
Now I gotta think of something witty to say with Ill Vibe.
He's just gonna say something witty back.
Yeah, and he has Google.
He's one of those guys. Man.
Yeah.
He's always has the last say. Alright, so we're gonna end this. Big shout out to Justin Main. Thank you for coming through. I'm Kush McLeod. Blue Skies Kush Clouds TV. I'll see you at the next episode coming this Sunday with Dutch Dillinger. So that's gonna be live. Hope to see you then. Peace.